Scrolling through Yelp reviews for 1-star restaurants can be pretty terrifying, especially when you come across something like this.
Raw food, not cooked properly. Would give 0 stars if I could.
But here's the thing, anyone can write anything they want on Yelp.
So we dug up the most brutal reviews for the 6 lowest rated restaurants in our city. And for the next 48 hours, we're gonna be putting them to the test.
The only rules are,
We have to leave a 5-star rating at every spot we go to, but we can't lie.
and the person taking our order has to choose our meals for us.
Which is either gonna be a very tasty or a terrifying surprise. And we are here at our first destination, Rigoberto's. The thing about this place is that the workers aren't the nicest, allegedly.
This place's service is horrible, especially through the drive-thru. The female workers are just rude. It's not our fault their speaker doesn't work. 1 star.
Yikes.
First of all, they charged me more than what was advertised on their menu. A burrito for $9 plus tax? Are you guys crazy? The burrito on the menu said $8. Never again am I coming here. Stay away.
This place is ass. Always messing up something in my order, charged me for sour cream and didn't even give. Oh, and when we got more hot sauce, 4 of them were empty. Obviously, they're not doing well. They gotta start ripping people off like that to make money.
Bobby S says,
This place need help. Even when I'm drunk, it whack. Hot sauce is watered down. 1 star.
he ended the whack with 5 Ks.
That's whack.
Well, babe, there's only one way to find out if these reviews are true. We gotta go in. Well, actually, not go in, because
Drive-thru.
we gotta do the drive. Hi, could you choose something for us to try? And then can I get whatever we got with extra sour cream, please? And then can I get a side of hot sauce too, please? Awesome, thank you so much. She was nice.
She was very nice.
Based on how things were going so far, we both agreed the first review was busted.
Hello.
But with 3 more reviews to bust, it was time to get to the food.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Right, she charged us $5.40 for a chicken taco.
All right, so a chicken taco is $5.40.
Okay. And then a California burrito is $12.50.
Yep, it's the right price.
Okay.
So, hey, you know what? Sometimes stuff is expensive. Now we're gonna try it and see if it's actually worth the price.
As soon as we saw the tacos, we knew why they were so expensive.
Dang.
That's a big taco. I already automatically think that's worth the $5.40 price.
100%. Mmm.
Worth it?
Right?
Bro!
It tastes like tamales.
You want a bite?
Sure. Mmm.
I'm gonna have to have some more of this. I think we should do California burrito now. First thing I want to say is they do charge for sour cream, but hey, maybe they give a lot of sour cream. The big question is, do they actually give us sour cream that they charged us for?
There is definitely sour cream.
There's a substantial
amount.
Substantial amount.
This burrito was 10% meat and 90% sour cream.
That sour cream shitty.
It was also incredibly hard for Kristie to eat.
Oh my goodness. It's not one of Kristie's finer bites.
But after this, there was just one last review for us to get to.
All right, now the most important thing, the hot sauce.
I'm just gonna do a little because we don't need you in the bathroom all night.
Fair.
To me, the hot sauce was just like regular hot sauce.
That was very spicy.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying that.
So after some more of the burrito, we finally had our verdict.
Wow. My love, I think we have enough to write our review. All right, babe, since the first restaurant's down and it was actually pretty good, does this mean you might want to give the movie a chance?
If you're wondering what a movie has to do with this, it's actually the reason why we're on this adventure in the first place.
All right, babe, how do you feel about going to see the new Spider-Man movie this weekend?
There's a new Spider-Man movie?
Yeah, it's called Venom.
Well, what are the reviews?
Like any couple, Kristie and I always disagree when it comes to what we watch together because Kristie won't watch anything that has a below average rating.
41%.
Not just.
As I spent the next few minutes begging Kristie to go to the movie, I came up with a master plan.
How about this? For the next TheElectrics video, we go to 1-star restaurants.
The way I saw it, if I could convince her that we could have a great experience at low-rated restaurants, maybe I could do the same for movies too.
Okay, well, if they're not good, we're never picking the movie again.
Was my plan gonna work? I had no idea, but I sure was gonna try.
I'll get back to you on that. Let's see how the rest of the day goes first.
All right, so we're here at stop number 2, Trevi Restaurante. After reading through most of the reviews, a lot of them are always talking about the cold food.
I will never eat at this restaurant again. The food was cold when we got it, and quite frankly, it's not very good either. I've never had such a poor experience with a restaurant.
Trina says,
This was horrible. Waited almost 2 hours for our pizza. The pizza was cold. The lasagna was cold. They brought a spinach salad instead of a mixed salad. Brought Mazanita Sol instead of orange soda. And the minestrone was a ton of liquid with some carrots and broccoli in it. 1 star.
Trina, I just want to know, did they get anything right?
Straight trash. Best thing they had was the salad dressing on a pile of lettuce sandwiches. Dry as fuck. Pizza tastes like shit and they rude AF. Wouldn't want my enemies to choke on this trash.
Ardelia says,
Horrible service. The food was undercooked and cold. I would never order here again. Worst experience ever.
I just gotta say, I really hope our food isn't gonna be undercooked and cold.
Yeah, same.
There's only one way to find out.
When we first walked in the door, we had no idea what to expect. But we did know what we wanted to test first.
How's it going? It's our first time here.
Do you like pasta? You want salad?
What's your favorite thing?
You like?
We like everything.
After placing our order, I started my timer and decided to check out the bathrooms, which to my surprise were actually really, really nice.
All right, so right off the bat, this place has amazing bathrooms.
Yeah, bathrooms are really nice.
Bathrooms were superb.
And only a few minutes later, we finally had our food.
Wow, that's
Oh, wow.
great.
Oh, we got
thank
bread.
you.
Oh, thank you.
You need more bread? Let me know. I'll bring more you want.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Perfect,
And
that's great.
You like it be plain?
These
No,
are
we're good.
perfect.
I'll bring a cheese and pepper.
Amazing.
You
Appreciate
like
it.
it with
Thank
cake? Another one.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, you're good. Thank you so
it's
much.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right off the bat.
Not cold.
Steaming.
With the fact that our steaming hot food had made it to our table in just 18 minutes, we were impressed. But now it was time to see how it was gonna taste.
I'm about to have the worst breath ever.
We moved on to the specialty pizza next, which Kristie really liked.
That's very good. It's not undercooked at all.
Needless to say, I was also a big fan of it too.
That sausage. That's what she said. There's nothing like a crispy Diet Pepsi out of the can.
It's okay. Do you like it?
It's very good.
Very, very good. Very,
Very
good.
good.
Special pizza we make.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's very good. Yeah,
Very,
of
very good.
course.
At this point, things were obviously getting a little messy. So we decided to throw some bibs on for the next entree, which was classic spaghetti and meatballs. After Kristie and I enjoyed some more,
Meatballs very tasty.
we finally had our verdict for Trevi Ristorante.
There's one key thing we're going to be including in our review.
You're
Thank you.
amazing.
What was your name?
Thank you.
All right, so we just want to say where we are right now, we do not support this place. We are only here for the food.
Well, that is us supporting it, but no, we do not support this place.
I also want to say I am about to purchase 2 tickets to get into an amusement park for one thing.
They close it in an hour. I got a feeling it's gonna be closed.
I don't think it's going to be closed.
Pro tip, if you're about to visit an amusement park, make sure you look at the prices beforehand.
I really hope they're open.
$45. All right, we better run. Do you know where it's at, the park?
I have no idea.
Did you guys literally just pay for those?
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah. Do you know where it's at?
Pretty sure it's way in the back, like on the inside of the sky tower. So look at the map. Real quick.
Okay.
After seeing the map, we knew we only had a few minutes to make it to restaurant number 3 before they were gonna close.
So we both worked in restaurants, and once it gets to the point where it's like, you know, you got an hour left,
You want to close?
you
that
want to
one.
close that bitch up.
After a few more minutes of walking,
Hey, does that remind you of something?
we finally made it to the 3rd restaurant. But little did we know we were about to run into a very unexpected surprise.
We made it here before they closed. This place's reviews are pretty savage.
Babe, there's lots of birds.
Oh, dude.
There's lots of birds. Get.
Damn, dude.
No. Go
Yeah,
speedy quick.
No, he's right there, he's right there, he's right
You
there.
naughty.
Let's read some reviews.
The food is really bad for the price. Skip this place. And the brioche buns are definitely just stale Wonder Bread buns.
This guy's name's Earth.
The worst signature chicken sandwich I ever had. Experienced my worst signature heartburn ever. The chicken had no taste. The crew in the kitchen was very unprofessional. The sauce in the signature chicken sandwich is borderline poison. I'm grateful to the folks who invented antacids.
Horrible service. Chaos. Workers look lost and confused. I waited an hour yesterday just to get cold fries, a hard chicken sandwich, and some stale funnel cake. I would not come here again. Maybe the cold fries match your cold heart, Amanda.
Savage, dude.
With how many people were still at the park, we were expecting this place to be packed.
They may be lost and confused.
But when we walked in, the first thing we noticed, other than the food on display, was that this place was a ghost town. So from our perspective, review number 1 was busted. Unfortunately, I forgot to turn on my microphone when we ordered, but after we asked one of the workers to choose our food for us, she replied with,
Do you like spicy?
and I said, how spicy? So she brought us their signature sauce to try without us even asking. I gave her the green light, and as soon as she went back to make our order, the second review was busted. After getting our food and some condiments, it was finally time to eat.
So I just want to say they got serious brownie points for me for having Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce and Ken's Ranch in their condiment center. Other good news is that they actually have battered fries, which we definitely got to get into first. Let's go. Sensational.
Honestly, these weren't the best chicken tenders we've ever had.
I don't know what they're talking about. These are good.
But for $10 chicken tenders at an amusement park that's minutes away from closing,
These are some good chicken tenders.
the next thing she picked out for us was a chicken sandwich, which was pretty much the only other savory thing on the menu.
That sauce is incredible. The biggest thing though is that the bread is regular bread. What are people talking about?
After eating the bread, I felt like we could finally write a review. But there was a final item we had to get to before that could happen.
I'm not sure the employee's name that took our order,
She was so nice.
but she even included dessert for us.
Stale funnel cake, stale funnel cake, stale funnel cake.
So what are people even talking about? I think people get confused between like crunch.
That's fine.
Well, babe, I think we have enough for our review.
On the way back home, we stopped for some cranberry bliss bars, which Kristie filmed for her new vlog channel. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. And when we got home, I decided to check in with Kristie.
All right, babe, how are we feeling about seeing the movie this weekend?
Let's see how tomorrow goes.
Things were about to get very interesting because tomorrow, we were going to be visiting the worst rated restaurant in our city.
I'm just gonna say, if you don't go to the movie this weekend, it's gonna be whack. With 5Ks. Day number 2, and we're here at one of the lowest rated restaurants in our city. I just gotta say that after yesterday, I'm starving. So I really hope this next review is a lengthy one, so bear with me.
I sat in the drive-thru for 30 minutes. So slow. Terrible service. Way to ruin my day. And your food causes cancer. How are you so bad at your job? What are you even doing in there? What is so gosh darn hard? God, this is why the sewer slide rate in the USA is so high. Because when I'm trying to have some McDonald's, I'm trying to have some McDonald's. Not trying to wait an hour for some mid-food. Disgusting lowlifes.
All I gotta say is that Ellie, you need some professional help.
How dare you charge me 40 cents extra for extra fudge on my hot fudge sundae? Last time I ordered a sundae, it was from the dollar menu. Damn, has it been that long since I gone to McDonald's? 1 star.
Those reviews were nothing compared to the next review, because reading this review got me pretty nervous.
This is a disgusting establishment. Not only was the patty pink enough to walk on its own, but the bag it came in was disgusting. This establishment should close down. There's no way they should be serving food.
Yami's review is one of multiple reviews saying that patties are raw.
Oh boy.
Babe, you remember when I said I was really hungry today?
Yeah.
So today's my cheat day. I was actually wondering if you could pick a bunch of food for me to try.
Okay, it's gonna be 1826 at the first window.
Awesome, thank you so much.
After only a few minutes, and some hints to the lady at the first window because there was a review I really wanted to test, we got our food after waiting for just over 7 minutes.
Dun, 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 dun. So the workers are choosing what we eat, but we can order whatever we want for beverages. So that's why I decided to test, do they really charge extra if you ask for extra hot fudge on a hot fudge sundae?
That's a beverage?
It's a beverage.
Oh, okay.
It's like half and half. We got extra fudge, but it's 49 cents for extra hot fudge. I'm not sure if all McDonald's charge extra 49 cents. If your McDonald's has ever charged you extra for hot fudge, comment below because I'm really curious.
The first thing we got was a classic McDonald's item.
Oh, French fries. And they're filled almost to the top, which is good. And I had to get a Diet Coke. There's nothing like McDonald's French fries. I was a little hungry.
The next item was going to require us to get a little creative.
There's no spoon.
Oh no, there's no spoon. I mean, you can always just like...
Yeah. Beverage. You did say it was a beverage.
That is very true. It's gonna be fudging delicious. That tastes like Nesquik
I'm sure
on
it
steroids.
does. Oh, all I got was chocolate.
The next thing was another classic.
Nuggets.
When was the last time you had a chicken nugget?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute for me too.
What's next? What's next? What's next?
I don't know, but it's big.
Oh, wow. Oh, they came out with a chicken Big Mac.
Oh, that's right.
Babe, that is amazing.
Really?
So far, everything was going great, but the most important review was up next.
It's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be.
That was incredible. I feel like I want to eat 50 of those. we'll save that for another video.
The next item was a quarter pounder, which possibly could be raw.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm assuming you want me to go first.
Yeah. Nuh-uh. No, that's totally fine. There's nothing moving about that.
Oh, there you go. Extra pickle for you. Yep, there is nothing pink about this burger at all, so I can say we've busted that review. And we're at the next destination. Also standing in a really awkward area, but we're here. You guys can't actually see the restaurant because it doesn't have a sign up, at least not a sign visible, which may actually not be a good sign.
No rating. Service so poor. Can't believe I waited 20 minutes. Come to find out they never prepared my order. There's only 2 customers, including myself, and yet they can't get their orders done. Unbelievable. So sad. You need to train those people to be more attentive to the orders, not taking time doing nothing.
Whew. That hits a nerve in me.
I'm writing this review as I'm semi-curled up in the couch suffering from a stomachache. Today I was craving some Filipino food. I got a couple of asado shopao, taho, and a mango shake. The meat tasted old and barely cooked. I instantly had a tummy ache, so my advice, do not come here.
Me and the wife were there yesterday. Our table and most of all the tables around us were dirty. The bathrooms were dirty and no toilet paper or soap. Bathroom sink half full of dirty water. I would never recommend this place. 1 star.
Well, great, because that's the first one we're gonna test, because that's the first thing I need to use.
The first thing we noticed was this place was packed. There wasn't a single table available when we walked in.
We've never been here before. Can you choose 2 things for us to try?
After the worker chose our food for us, Kristie wasted no time getting into the first review.
Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
While I waited with anticipation, I realized I needed to go too.
How was the bathroom?
It was great.
So the bathroom definitely had toilet paper, along with a sink without any dirty water in it. And when Kristie noticed one of her favorite sayings on the wall, we decided what we thought of the bathrooms. And when I came out and noticed the so-called unattentive workers cranking out orders like crazy, that review was busted too. As we waited for our food though, we realized we were gonna be in for quite a surprise.
All right, so I'm peeking at the receipt to see what we got. 2 entree, Lord, I don't know how to say that. I'm not gonna try to say that. Salt and pepper pork.
What is a lariat?
No idea. So we're gonna see if we get the right orders. All right, so the first thing we got are Halo. Oh wow, that is tasty.
Not only did they get our beverages right,
Well, the Halo gets a 5 out of 5 stars.
but they got our first entree right as well, which was Chinese style fried chicken with salt and pepper pork.
There's nothing worse than undercooked crunchy rice. Rice is good.
Along with testing to see if our order was correct, we were also testing to see if our food was fully cooked.
The chicken is done.
Very
It's
crispy.
done very well, my dad.
The next thing we ate was called buchi, which is a sesame ball filled with bean paste.
It's good.
Honestly, I wasn't really sure what I thought of it, so I had some more noodles along with the salt and pepper pork, which was very crunchy.
Dude, that's so good. Crunchiest chicken I've had in a long time.
After opening up our last entree and seeing the right order, the second to last review was busted. The only thing left was to see if everything was cooked all the way.
I think this is called lumpia. They look like mini egg rolls.
Give it a try.
Oh wow. Babe, you're not supposed to eat it with a fork.
Ooh.
After getting into both pieces of fried chicken,
Done this number 2.
Kristie and I had our verdict for Chow King.
I think we have enough to write our review. And we are here at the Living Room Cafe, the worst rated restaurant in our city. The reviews for this restaurant are so insane. One review even threatened legal action.
I have filed an official complaint with the San Diego BBB. After eating, I walked inside and asked where the restrooms were. Before my server could talk, the owner comes flying around the corner asking if I am a paying customer. I said yes. Then he asks, what table? I noticed the sign directing me to the bathroom and onward I went. I was extremely uncomfortable in the bathroom as I thought, what had just happened? As I walked out of the bathroom, he followed me to the patio just to make sure I was a paying customer. What a joke.
Larry says.
Warning, do not waste your money here. We had Mexican food the night before, so I was happy when I noticed this place and said, let's just grab a burger and drinks at that place. I'm not allowed to pick anymore. LOL. My husband had a bacon burger. He said it was the worst burger he ever had. I ordered a BLT and the bacon wasn't even cooked. The bread wasn't even toasted. We complained to the owner and he walked away without saying one word. I just yelled, okay, I guess I will just have to give you a horrible review on Yelp.
Lori even felt like she needed to make her own avatar of herself and post it on the Yelp page.
The absolute worst. Go at your own risk. Everything about it is bad. The cook gets into arguments with the girls working the register. She seems very unstable. Worst place ever. Don't go. Food is not good at all either. Everything is pre-made and frozen, and a lot of the cooking is done by the microwave. The pizzas are all boxed pizzas from the grocery store. Not worth it at all. Run!
My love, out of all the restaurants we've gone to in this video, this is the one I'm most worried about.
As soon as we walked in, the first thing I noticed was a giant case full of pastries, which to me was a really good sign.
How's it going? Yeah, could you just pick 2 things for us?
Like food?
Yeah, food.
After paying for our food, it was time to test the first review.
All right, so far the environment is really, really nice. We're on the patio right here. It's like a cool patio area. I did order a margarita because that's a part of one of the reviews that we're gonna be testing. Can I do a margarita? Apparently they serve really watered down drinks. I'm just offended he didn't ask me for my ID.
A few seconds later, our waiter brought me my drink.
That is most definitely not watered down. I haven't had tequila in a very long time. It means Kristie's gonna be driving home.
Shortly after that, I decided to test the review I was the most nervous about.
Just a quick question. Bathroom?
I walked around the corner and tried to open the bathroom door. While I waited outside the bathroom, I expected the so-called crazy owner to come around the corner to try to harass me. But thankfully,
no one followed me in the bathroom, so that's good.
since that didn't happen, we had just one last review to bust. We sat on the patio for a little while longer. Kristie made some adjustments to my hair, tossed a receipt at me, and only a few minutes later, we got our food.
This does not look frozen food quality, but let's see if it tastes frozen. It smells amazing.
Yeah, actually, it's really good.
And while Kristie and I both really enjoyed this plate of carne asada fries,
The fries are crispy. Usually when you get carne asada fries, it gets all soggy and gross. These are crispy.
there was one last thing for us to get to before we could make our review.
We have churros. Do they taste like frozen churros? My love, I think we have enough to write our review.
My love, are you ready to go see Venom? Our adventure this week taught us that sometimes you just got to experience things for yourself, and hey, you just might end up with a good outcome.
I loved the movie. Babe, what'd you think?
Well, maybe not when it comes to movies.
That was one of the worst movies I have ever seen.